Greetings, y'all. If we get enough people in here tonight, I would like to talk about something else besides. Well, really haven't discussed Disney that much, but I figured maybe tonight we should talk about my other group. The It used to be called the Backside of Disney, but we changed it to the Dark Side of Disney because and we got a visit from my dog Anne. We have hello Carol. We have not tonight, but give me a chance. And something else came up today. A side note: what happened to me with my phone? Um, I have another group. It's called the Dark Side of Disney, and it's about like ride breakdowns and people on regular Disney Worlders don't want the magic. They'd rather not see magic ruined by real world stuff. So I put the real world Disney onto another place I call the Dark Side of Disney. And there I put, as I said, right breakdowns, people stealing, getting caught stealing or whatever, fights, which are increasing, and it's not being taken care of right. That is why it's happening. Don't die. I mean, don't go fight at Disney. You'll get a lifetime ban because somebody takes you off at the park. Swallow it. Move, move. Just go away. There's too many people at the park. Man, it's ridiculous. You're just gonna be kicked out. Hi, people. How's everybody tonight? So far, I'm gonna take this. Make it. What I'm gonna do is, I'll be. Let me just. I want to share this to Disney Worlders. Greg, thank you for being here. I just want to post this to Disney Worlders. So this might not work from here. I'm gonna need somebody. Give me one sec. Maybe I can do this on the phone. I just want to post it from here to the group, so they can actually get to see this on the group. If some people are trying to get on it, they got in. They probably had to go through my username Teletran35. YouTube won't let me change it. Because what it would be is the same thing, but with a number, because they want numbers added to it, and it would probably be Disney Worlders 235 or something like that. I figured I'd just leave the other one there. 5 people so far, so good. Um, yeah, let me see if I can do something about posting this. Give me one second. I don't mean to move away from you guys. Oh, I put up a poll on Disney Worlders. Hello, Abel's Funhouse. I like that name. Greetings, sir. Um, what I'm trying to do tonight is on the poll at Disney Worlders, change the time because I come in at 9 o'clock at night. And the thing is, I am extremely tired. I mean, right now I'm all right, but as the stream goes, I get tired, and you can hear my voice. It's starting to get tired now, but I'm all right. I get up at 3 a.m. in the morning. I don't have to be to work till 5, but I get at 3 a.m. anyway to help me get up because if I don't get up, I will oversleep. So I get up a lot earlier and just keep myself going. By the time I leave for work, I'm fully awake, which is a very good thing. And I just did share. Let me prove it for you then. Thank you, Greg. Because from here I got a totally different link and it would bring people to something else. Um, Let me go to Disney Worlders. And there it is. Uh, all right, cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, so that's Disney. Disney does the my other group, the Dark Side of Disney. Um, yeah. Let me see. The last story I posted on there, I'm going to have to do it here since I don't have the technology or anything to show like on, you know, Boom, there it is on the screen. I don't know how to do that kind of stuff yet. Baby steps, baby steps. As I said, I'm new. I've been doing this for the last few weeks. It's just we're gonna have to move forward as soon as I said before. It's got to be with Jordan. He's got to move. We've got to. He's going away for about a little bit over a month. So as soon as he gets here, we both can work on getting this place really working. Faster. Yes, I'm glad you're faster. As I said, I couldn't do it from there. Let's see, what was the last thing I posted backside of Disney? It is. Oh wow, this is something I didn't see before. I found something new on it today. I haven't had a chance to go there. Oh, yeah. They just put the was it the Moana Journey of Water up? Now, mind you, that went up not that far ago. What, December? Beginning of December? 2 full interactive areas closed for refurbishment. There's something the matter there. Can you believe it? Now they have to have a refurb and it's only been open a couple months? Oof, I wonder what is going on with some of the people behind the scenes. See, that's one example. Something I put up. It's about a hacker. I told you before we can see what is on your phone. I told you before we can't see. Well, look, Carol, I'm trying to show you. Yeah, see it. That's on. There we go. I gotta hold it up a little bit. It's the I don't know if you, Carol, I don't even know if you're part of that group. It's called the Dark Side of Disney, and it's basically, I mean, if not, just let me know later offline, and I can just pipes burst. Is that what the problem was? Yeah, I didn't get to it was the first time I've seen it, so I haven't read the article. I was just reading that part. Here's another thing. This is somebody from an Instagram account posted these, and he always lets me post this stuff. All he wants me to do is give him credit, and I did that on the site. But his name on and over on Instagram is Disney Scott 98. See, yeah, I gotta get. You can see Spaceship Earth broke down, and they were at the top. And when you're at the top of Spaceship Earth, I was up there stuck one day. I can't say it was up there too long, but you get to the top, especially in the summer months. It is cooking up there at the top of Spaceship Earth. That it really gets hot in there. The AC wasn't climbing up that day. Let me see what I can do about showing some other pictures. Yeah, we see this in there too. It's at, if you guys remember, it's if you go in Spaceship Earth, you see the strings hanging down with the lights. We see that as we're going down because that's all we could see. And I don't know how long. He didn't say how long they were stuck on the ride. You actually see the top. I'm not sure how good this is going to show up. This is the very top of Spaceship Earth. The very top itself, you can see the paneling. You can see everything like that. And here is I was saying about the lights that hang down. As you're going down, you can see these lights above your cart as you're going down. That construction was rush. Yeah, I think so. Well, they closed it. It was closed for 5. The whole entire middle section was like closed for 5 years. If it wasn't for COVID, Tron would have been up much earlier. Tron was going like a bat out of hell. They were almost done with it. And COVID, and all of a sudden Disney squashed it. And they said, here, expand things out. We're only going to have this many workers per day to get this thing done. And, I'm kind of like ticked off at Disneyland, even though I don't go there. What they did is they were closed for a whole year. And they never, one thing they should have done is taken down the people mover tracks there, because they've always said if they ever bring a people mover track, they would have to they have to make a new one because the current one is falling apart. They had a whole year to tear that stuff down. So they announced Disneyland's going to reopen. Helicopter goes above Disneyland, and you can see like almost 100 cars, trucks parked inside Disneyland. Everybody's working everywhere, and I'm like, they could have done this. They could have had the workers come in, and it's just that they never bothered about taking it down. They just leave it up. It just sits there. It's ridiculous. Eyesore. Let's see. Let's see. David T. Oh, David T. called me tonight. He actually has friends here in Newport Richie. Oh, he asked me for my. No, I trust David T. So he asked me for my address. I'm wondering if he's gonna come and. I think David's gonna have to let me know. You're gonna have to let me know, because I don't know if I'm gonna be out or whatever. If he does come on, he'll see this. Jordan has already talked to me. Jordan has taken Jordan. I guess he hung out with Tanya on the stream today. Now I didn't get to see all of Tanya's stream. I seen it when they were waiting to see the Festival of Fantasy Parade. So I never got to see. He got to hang out with Tanya and a lot of people. I'm jealous. Yeah, I'm jealous because I haven't seen Tanya in about a year. Tanya spends time spends weekends with her family, and I don't blame her. It's like a job in a way. So, I don't know. It's a fun job where you're getting to be at Disney almost every day. So she live streams from there. He also I posted on the pass holder group. There's a pass holder group that I go to, and of course Tanya's one of the admins. I know Tanya, I know Jill, and good people there. Jill talks. We talk back and forth because since we're both admins of our own, I got over 20,000. They've got over 50,000. That's incredible right there. And I think something's the matter with my counter clock or something like that. And because I think I have a lot more than 20,000. Because I've allowed a lot of people on lately, and it just seems to me I just don't know what's the matter. Try to contact some people, and they said reset it. And I even took down a lot of dead accounts. Nothing. I've always said, if you're going to invite somebody to Disney World, post a link to their Facebook group, to the Facebook group. Don't just all of a sudden call share their name or something, because they won't. If they come home from work or something, go on, they don't even know if they're on his site. The site, and they could be on there for a year before they know anything, and all of a sudden, since they're inactive, they get automatically chucked out of the system, and I don't do that. That's them. It's Facebook cleaning house, so they can have more room, more space. Let's see. What do you mean looking down? I'm not looking down at Disneyland. I was pissed off because they had a whole year to take down. They take a whole year to take down the people mover tracks, so they have people that have room to walk around in. Because to me, it's ridiculous. It sits there like an eyesore, and they took the people mover away a long time ago, and they're not putting a new one in, which probably would be a lot cheaper than putting a brand new ride in. All these people love the people mover. Bring it back to them. That's what I'm mad about. It's just, a whole year. You could have done something. I'm talking about Disney. I'm not putting Disneyland, its history down. I'm putting down the current management team, or I should say the way it's run, government over there. What do you mean closed longer than Carol? Disneyland shut down for a whole year. You did not know that? Magic Kingdom shut down for 4 months because of COVID. They shut Disneyland down for a whole entire year. That's crazy. Not because of it. They opened their Star Wars land. I hate to say, you know, Galaxy's Edge earlier than we did because we weren't ready. Um, Now because of what happened, our our Disney our Galaxy's Edge is older than theirs by maybe 6 months or something like that. Um, what's that? Yeah, Carol. See, I didn't know you didn't know that. I'm sorry. That's crazy. It's just they just it ticked me up because I was like, how come they're not doing anything about it? I mean, you got it's a small park. More room would be better, especially when you take this down. You have more people can actually walk around. Uh, let's see. Uh, they may have cut corners. That's true, Greg. That's true. They probably did because they've been doing that a lot lately. These cutting corners. Um, let's see. It's closed. They did have the demolition construction of the people mover. Jordan, greetings. Yeah, baby. Jordan, we got to get you. We got to try to get you and me side by side in Windows. Your best bet is not whenever you get a chance, and probably not till you get back from Thailand. Contact Chase and see if he can help us with this, because I would like to have you side by side as we discuss things. Um, yeah, because I decided tonight to start having some kind of theme. So I'm talking about my other group, the Dark Side of Disney, and you've seen it where I post this I was showing them before. I found this uh, last week. Spaceship Earth broke down, and this dude who usually takes great pictures, and I share them to Disney Worlders. All he asked me to do is share his username and stuff on Instagram. That's all I have to do. And I show these pictures a lot. He takes some great photographs. You've seen the ones where I post like 8 photographs in one set. That's him. Yeah, it broke down. Um, oh, Jordan, that's what I was saying before. I tried to take the video you sent me to put you. It can't be done unless it's from your phone. Since you took it on your phone, you're gonna have to put it up from your phone. And I can't even share to Disney Worlders because it's not mine to share. It's made. It's just made. So you got it off your phone. You're gonna. It's up to you to put it up there. It's up to you. I'm not gonna make you do anything you don't want. Um, no, it's just guys. I posted a. No, I'm not gonna blame Tanya, and I'm not gonna blame Jill. Those two are my friends. They run, as I said, they run the Pass Holder group. They've got over 50,000 subscribers. Yikes. I, I don't. I think the counter on ours is broken. As I said, so I posted a thread over there, and the thread was about how you can see Spaceship Earth from the parking lot of Hollywood Studios. I get made fun of. This is the second time I brought it up. When I think in over a year, I brought it up a year ago, and for some reason, women mostly to women like to laugh at me and put me down and stuff. Like I don't know what I'm talking about. I have actually seen this. Jordan has seen this. I have seen this. I've been in Jordan's car when we've seen this. Uh, Me and Stacy went to Hollywood Studios a couple of weeks ago, and she was headed towards the handicap parking. I kept on looking back, and I finally saw Spaceship Earth. You can see it from. You can actually look up 1 second and look at Tower of Terror, and you just turn your head not that far. There's Spaceship Earth. Oh, are you sure you can see through the trees? Or maybe you can only see it. No, you can actually see it. Jordan's video is great because you can actually see the Spaceship Earth is all lit up because he took it at night, and I love it because only Spaceship Earth can make that kind of lighting effects, and you guys have seen it. Um, It just I didn't want to get into our argument with people, especially over on my friend's site. I didn't want to do that to them. Jordan, don't worry about Carol. She says it to everybody. I don't know. Carol, we're going to have you live on one. That's what I'm going to do. If we can get this thing up and running, I want to have you come on live and you can speak with us over this. It'd be awesome. Jordan, Carol, when she was 5 years old, visited Disneyland back was it a year after it opened, Carol? I know you were like 5 years old, but it was like a year after it opened or like the year it first opened? It's going to cost you big time. It says, we don't need you. But you talk to each other. 1958. Okay. 1958. Disneyland was open for at least 3 years. That must have been something. Carol, I've never asked you. Do you remember seeing Walt Disney walking around? Because he would do that more often back then. I can imagine. Could you imagine him with what was alive today and him walking through Disneyland? He'd probably have to have bodyguards everywhere. Ugh. That is sad. That is kind of sad. I would have loved to see his reaction of what he thought of Magic Kingdom after it was built. Because Walt was obsessed with Epcot. It was supposed to be a city. If you guys gone through the People Movers, you have seen the model there, and the centerpiece would have been a hotel, and he would have the monorail, and the People Mover would have been big parts of it. With transportation, they would have a throughway going underground, and probably a lot of things happen underground. But you're talking about Florida, which took 3 extra months more than Disneyland to build because of the water content. I couldn't see that unless he did what they did here at Magic Kingdom. The first floor probably was at the original level of the ground before it rose up. It's like 14 feet above from where it used to be when it first was made. Plus, the whole entire area, Rivers America, did not exist. That's a man-made river right there. Bay Lake was there, but I posted last week a picture of them starting to take out the dirt and everything where the Rivers of America are inside of the park, and you could see them. I can't say building Tom Sawyer's Island, but that was basically a part of the island that was left. They tore everything down, and they just decided to. That's going to be filled with water, and that's the island. An island, yeah. A man-made island. What is this? I'm at 5. I'm not looking for Walt. Okay, no, I'm just curious. I don't know. I'm just asking. You got to post those pictures. So you and your husband back at Disney way back in the day when you first went to Magic Kingdom. And I was there. I was 9 years old when I hit Magic Kingdom back in 1975, my first time. It was different. A lot different from now. Park wasn't as busy as it was now because they had just Space Mountain had just been built. People Mover came in. The Carousel Progress, you should have seen. I've seen photos. You could have been on our Autopia is called Tomorrowland Speedway, but pictures of you could see the train taken. There was nothing there. All you had a direct view to the Contemporary. I mean, it was weird back then. Wish I could go back to time back then to as I am now. I don't know. Take pictures, do whatever. Oh, and there's something else I seen one of. I found a video. I don't know whatever happened to it. It was a video of the train coming through. This is before Pirates of the Caribbean was built. There was nothing there. You could see straight through to Adventureland. From there, you could see the Tiki Room. You could see everything from the train. Then, of course, and they finally built Pirates. The only drop we have, that's to go under where the train tracks are. I guess the rest of the ride building is on the other side of the train tracks, and it brings you back over. I mean, it's just weird seeing some of the stuff. Some stuff we're used to now. I found a video this morning. These two kids were taking an old 1980s camera, and I was going to post that for today, but I couldn't. I had lost it. Something, I hit the wrong button. I went to go back. I was like, oh, there it goes. They took video of a camera that was used in the 1980s, and I could tell it was not the 1980s because they took this video with Tron in it. That would have been great. Two of my favorite things. My favorite all-time decade is the 1980s, which I wish I could relive. And the other one is Magic Kingdom. Two of my all-time things together in one thing. It's weird to see video or old TV shows, anything from coming from Magic Kingdom back in the 80s. It was just a weird time. The rest of the world, we were like, yo, we're partying. Disney World is stuck in this weird. It was weird seeing what is now known as Disney Springs. Back then, it was I can't think of the name. Not Disney Springs, not Downtown Disney. It was known as Pleasure Island. Pleasure Island. Would walk over the Carol. Back then, they could do it because somebody brought up a lawsuit against Disney a few years ago, claiming that was it Tigger? I think it was Tigger, or something grabbed a woman's butt or something like that. We don't need to talk to, huh? Then we don't need you. Okay, Carol, I'm lost. I'm talking something else tonight. Maybe you were listening. Oh no, Carol's not. Carol, you're gonna be. I'm gonna make fun of you. And we'll have Johnny. No, me and Johnny will pound on you at IHOP on Saturday morning. Yes, people. We have breakfast with her on Saturday mornings at IHOP. You're reading a comment for. Oh, see, I don't know. I'm just seeing it right here. It's popping up for the first time. So, sorry about that. Carol, I don't know what I'm talking about. My chat right here. I can see the whole chat, but I'm just seeing things that are maybe written from I know now, like 15 minutes ago. Because I'm talking about other things. I'm hoping people are listening. I mean, this time last night I couldn't think of anything to talk about, but as soon as I put in my The Row, which I'd like to bring more of into this chat. I don't know if you guys ever seen like the videos on YouTube of people fighting at Magic Kingdom or any of the parks. Oof. Oh, poor Carol. Who's meaning to you, Johnny? Oh, I'll get him in here right now if you want me to. He'll start talking in front of everyone. Ooh, he's mean to me. Sees me. Oh, I'm gonna tell you something later. Carol, call me later. If not later, call me tomorrow. Because we get Johnny's doctor's appointment tomorrow. Something that when I heard today, I started laughing. And it's sort of a little about Dominic, so I'm not going to go any further because nobody here besides us do need to know what's going on. It's your privacy, your business, and his privacy and his business. And I will not say it to anybody else. I know people here don't know what I'm talking about, who I'm talking about, but I'm not going to bring it up here. Carol, yeah, right? Get a whoopee cushion, even though we can't hear you. Jordan, if we ever get this thing up with the Windows Zoom type of thing, I want to have Carol in there too. She'll probably sit there and complain about me and whine to you about it. We would have so many fun nights. Not only talking to you, get Tanya on here. I mean, I would love for you and Tanya to talk together. That would be so awesome. We could do that on here if we can. It'd be nice, but I don't know if it's ever going to happen. Yeah, Jordan, and the thing is, I bring up, if we can do this stuff, it'll have to be after you get back from Thailand. Have a couple peeps. If you subscribe to Jordan's channel, he's going to have some videos from Thailand up, and they're about 12-hour difference. So if Jordan comes on 9 o'clock in the morning, there'll be 9 o'clock at night here. Jordan, just let you know too that I posted a poll up to see, because some people were complaining about the time we were coming on. It was too late, 9 o'clock, and plus, as I said, I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm dead tired. I do happen to get real tired towards the end of these live streams, but I put it up for they can choose like 7, 8, or 9 o'clock. And I just want them to vote on it. So as soon as I find out, I don't know if I'm going to go live tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. I probably will. It's just I don't know yet. I just want like a little change. Meaning, if everybody goes on and says, yeah, if 7 o'clock is the majority, then you'll see me at 7 o'clock. I'm going to let that slide, Carol. Oh my God. You're asking for it, especially when we're going to see you at IHOP in a couple of days. I'm sorry. It's just that she's funny. It's a trip hanging with her because we're always picking on her. She goes to my mother, "Mom, will you tell him to stop picking on me?" Oh my God. Oh, it's just fun. Oh, you know something? You won't like it. Now, one thing I'll tell you guys about her son Dominic. One of the publics I work at, he works at. I seen him this week. I have 13 stores. Like, about 30. Yeah, we haven't got it yet, but we're on a 12th store going on to the 13th, and I get to see him every few weeks during a rotation. So I see him on Monday, but sometimes she knows I'm there, and of course her son too, and they're only down the street from where I am. I'll come in and Dominic goes off on her. "What are you doing here? The bus is. What do you? I don't want you here." I could have sworn I seen a swinging arm. That could be Johnny. That's my brother. Yeah. Yeah, Carol starts it, so we're gonna end it. Spirit. I get a boo-boo face from this pickle. Spirit. You gotta back up. You want your picture on? You gotta back up. You guys can see his rear end. I'm actually touching his head. And I hate what you do. He's annoying when he sits there and starts licking his mouth. Jordan, I had a feeling you would. That's why I'd like to see if we can get her on one night as soon as we get that Zoom type of thing up. I just don't know what to do. There goes Spirit, walking his fat ass out of the room. I think I don't know what he's doing. My coffee's getting cold. I should drink it. I gotta be like Adam the Woo. Have my hot caffeinated beverage. Oh, if I had the extra money, I'd move to Orlando. I'm in Newport Richie, which Jordan loves to call Newport Rickety. Jordan, if you had been in my hometown in Norwalk, there was kind of like a couple different parts of Norwalk. There was like the rich section and then South Norwalk. South Norwalk had all the bad. I guess today they still have. I haven't been there in 20 years. It was the bad part of town. Greg, what did you bump? Oh, probably because that stupid heart that sits in the chat. It covers everybody's chat till you bump it up. I don't do that on Tanya's. I have to wait. I don't want to pump it up with some of the extreme mods she's got over there. But otherwise, Tanya has a lot of good people there. Let's see. Guys, I don't want to sound like an advertisement for her, but I like to see her grow and grow. I know it's more than me, but I don't care. I'm not made up for, if she wants to, if people come, they come. I don't. But I'd like to have a lot of people in here during the chat one. I'd love to actually give them something to look at besides this. And find out how to, not only that, but change it so I can get my computer up and show you a couple different things. I've seen people do that. But until I learn how to do that, baby steps, baby steps. I've been saying it for the last month, baby steps, baby steps. Yeah, Jordan's right. Tanya is the best. Jordan, I was also thinking about doing a live stream, not a live stream on here on the computer, like me going out with my gimbal. But what am I going to do? That's my only problem, what to do. I don't want to go to a store. Some stores probably won't let you go. I don't do that. It'd have to be something that's different. In my area, there's not much different. There's all the same pep stores everybody else has. There used to be a, I can't call it a water park type of thing, but it was like a small, oh God, they tore it down years ago. And there was like a little type of theme park type of thing. And it was like water slides and stuff. They tore it down years ago. That would be something to show you guys, but I don't swim. Clearwater Beach. I'm not a big beach person. It's weird how the Clearwater Beach is. It's beautiful. I've actually seen it, but my mother had a doctor's appointment a few years ago, and you could see the hotels and everything across from the hospital, because the hospital was at, well, you consider the first beach. Second one goes out a little bit farther and kind of reminds me of Long Island, which basically it's part of New York, but it sits across from Connecticut. It used to actually be part of Connecticut before it was changed, where New York took control of Long Island many years ago. Yeah, it took much more damage than this that other day when I told you, Jordan, and I'm not going any further into that one. Plus, Jordan, I found that if I recently, after what happened to my heart last year, if I get stressed or mad, it doesn't start hurting. It just, you can feel something's going on. You can actually feel it, and I don't want to. I don't want to stress out or get mad. That's so I keep calm nowadays. I am not going down to St. Pete. I am not driving down the whole hour south. Oh, I hate driving to St. Pete. Been there before. They've got the Rays Stadium like in the middle of St. Pete. I just don't like it. You have to go. You go down one road where it's two lanes. Probably years ago, it's probably north and south lane, and then you have to. It's just ridiculous. If you have to make a turn, you have to go back up one street and come back up another. It's a mess from my point of view, because I'm so used to it being controlled better. Coming from the old New York tri-state area, where New York, Connecticut, and Jersey basically all met in one corner. There goes my brother. And he does yell, he does swear. Busch Gardens? No, I call that roller coaster land. I go in some roller coaster to Disney, but they're themed. It doesn't bother me. Going up when Slinky Dog is the closest one that looks like a regular roller coaster that'll go on. The ride car itself is one thing, but the tracks and everything that I will go on that, but like, I don't even go on Everest. I'm a coward when it comes to Everest or even the Tower of Terror, and I will not do the Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster. Sorry, I can't do that. Tanya actually did that. She went on it with her husband too. And it's good to see Tanya and her husband together out sometimes. I wish he would, I don't think he would do it, but it'd be nice to see him one of the streams she does during the day and stuff. That would be so cool. That's sweet. That's sweet, Jordan. I like that. I remember Tanya being live streaming from Planet Hollywood one time, and in the background you can hear they were playing this theme, the theme from James Bond, and they were like there was a video playing under it. It was scenes from different Bond movies in this video. Well, you see that? Guess what? I've been on the buses. Why they now? This is Disney. I've been on the bus when they played Superman, the Superman theme, the Christopher Reeve Superman theme, and Star Trek: The Motion Picture theme. I'm like, Star Trek? You guys are playing Star Trek and Superman's Warner Brothers. Star Trek, which is basically our rival for Star Wars. I mean, it's weird. Paramount here, Paramount and for Star Trek, and Warner Brothers for Superman being played at Disney. That's odd. You think you would hear all just Disney music, but oh, the only thing I hate was when the buses get full. They'll jam 10 million people in those buses. Carol, I don't know if it's ever been you and your husband when you went, but they jam pack these buses, and if you're standing up, and you're turning a corner, it feels like the bus is about to topple over on its side. I'm surprised that's never happened. Or it's either that or this is how good these guys are at driving buses. Um, damn. I just get scared. And Hollywood's not Hollywood. Let's backtrack. Animal Kingdom. There's only two ways to get there. The bus bus 3 ways. Your car or a minivan, which you have to pay for. If they get the Skyliner, they'll have to start. The closest park is Hollywood Studios, so you would have to take that, bring that over. And there's also talk of joining Epcot to Disney Springs, which is much closer than the Hollywood Studios. Hollywood Studios, from what I understand, is like 3 miles from Animal Kingdom or something like that. If I'm right, that could be wrong as far as I know. What about Legoland? Legoland's its own park. Carol, you afraid of roller coaster? Because I almost fell out of. How old were you? Were you a kid in those one of those backwards carnival type of things way back in the day when they put like a rope down here, tie the rope? That's going to be your seatbelt. That's crazy. Greg, you know it's ironic. Now I know you don't watch Tanya, but when they have the Festival Fantasy Parade and Seven Dwarfs are in that parade, she comes over to Grumpy. And Grumpy, he has that look. Of course, he's got that that molded look on his face, but he's like Tanya. He looks at her and goes like this to you, like, "Get away from me." I love it. Every time he comes by, he's always bothering him. That's crazy. I missed the parade. The parade used to be much longer. There was another whole float for Merida they've taken out. She used to have these dancers in front of her boat. A lot of people in kilts and skirts and stuff. That's gone. Mickey's, who called these girls the Strutters, it would always be around Mickey at the end of the parade. Oh, I miss them. They started the parade off with the gold dancers, not solid gold. It would be like ballroom dancing, but the men were dressed up more, cat hats on and stuff. Um, for some reason, Wendy's no longer on the float for what was the name of his Captain Hook boat? She was up there with Peter, but she's now down with the Lost Boys, and to me, it's like a demotion. I'm like, why'd they do that for? Oh, I miss it. I just miss the way the parade was. Now it's just like a little portable of what used to be. I'm like the little train that couldn't do it anymore. Let's see, Banana for Epcot was destroyed, and in Fantasyland, Tron. Hey, Greg, have you been on? Wait a minute. Are you telling me? Wait. I've been on both Tron and Jordan. I haven't been on Cosmic Rewind with you. I've done it once, and it was with my friend Stacy. A couple other times. One time I was sick, and it was not because of that. That was Tron. What happened is that night I was supposed to go on Tron together. I had no problem. But we went to dinner at Tony's, and I had believe it or not, I had a salad, a Caesar salad with a grilled chicken and stuff. Delicious as hell. But since I'm low in sodium diet, I got real sick the next couple of days. Plus, it was raining that night. I was soaking wet. I even had a poncho on. I did put the poncho on later after a friend bought one for me. And I was sick the next couple of days. I was sick as a dog driving home that night. I was like, ugh. And it's a good thing I didn't go on Tron because I think I might have been sick on that ride. I had to go to the Emporium, just get away from there. Oh, check this out, Jordan. Jordan, did you meet Ron on the go tonight? Because he was with Tanya. All the time they were waiting for the Festival of Fantasy. When I was doing Disney Worlders. I still got to finish it tonight. I was doing Disney Worlders, and what I did is I didn't see the very end. What I did is I muted it so I could get Disney Worlders done because I was doing it on my phone. And what happened is I look up and I see the 5 o'clock flag retrieval, which is excellent to watch. Now, I didn't have it up. I was still doing things because I've seen it before. So I turned it up a little bit afterwards and got to hear them, the national anthem and everything. And all of a sudden, I thought it was Tanya. I thought she was going to do that right before she went off. All of a sudden, it was Ron. I was like, oh, no. That's when I turned to my brother and says, you can turn it. I'm not a big fan. I'm not making fun of her friend. It's Tanya's friend, but I'm not. Is this Jordan? Jordan, did you meet? Okay, no. I know you said right here you didn't meet him, but you met up with them after the stream, right? Because you got that picture. No, that picture was in. I'm trying to remember when you. So you get to hang around with all these people. Believe it or not, I used to do stuff like that. When before I even met you, I've met up with a lot of streamers. Bless, you've seen my pictures of different vloggers and stuff. It's just last couple of years ever since the accident, I've been stuck here. I'm trying to imagine what it would have been like if I had been a pass holder around the time my father died about almost 20 years ago. Of course, it would have been different because you would have no vloggers or streamers, and it would be a lot easier to park everything. My boy Dwight, who I met years ago on a he worked at some chemical plant or something like in Georgia before he moved down to Florida with his wife. Then they became cast members, and he's no longer there. He lives now way up in upstate New York, and he runs a trader. He's a store manager for Trader Joe's. When I heard he left Florida, I was like, "Are you kidding? You're going to be in 20 feet of snow every year. You realize that?" Hardly ever see him anymore. I still have him as an admin on Disney Worlders. If you ever see like who's this guy Dwight? Or he goes by Davis Grayson. He doesn't want his ex to, you know, he doesn't want to talk to his ex, so he doesn't want to front her or anything, so he gives a whole different character he came up with just to, so she couldn't find him. Greg wants to be friends with you, Jordan. Good night, Carol. Yeah, I understand you're tired. Yeah, you talk to me. Make sure I'm home when you talk to me. What happened at work today? They were doing ice cream. I didn't want to be there any longer than I wanted to be, but I'm very sure they left about an hour. I mean, there was nothing for me to do. It was close. It was 12:30, my time to leave for the day, anyways. And then it's your best bet to go home. They had to stop what they were doing, so the freezers could freeze up again because the store managers like, oh, it's getting above a certain temperature. So they were doing the novelty ice creams, and I'm sitting there looking at the Mickey bars and laughing and stuff. I'm like, I've never actually had the Disney bars in the park, but here they are right here. I probably could have an ice cream. It's just the low sodium, but it's supposed to be also be for non-fatty foods, but I haven't really had anything fatty. And I've been told that because I ate granola for breakfast, they said it's fattening. I'm like, I don't think so. I look at the percentage of it, and it's very low fat. Jordan, you're mean. He says, I accept your. He says, don't make me regret it. Oh, God, Jordan. That's mean. Greg, if we ever go with that live Zoom type thing on here, and we get you on, you got to be careful about your mouth. That's the only thing. And Gail hasn't been here in a while. That's only because, as I said, she's a baseball writer this time of year for the Phillies and the Blue Jays, and she lives in Dunedin, so she covers both teams, and that's why she hasn't been here. I don't know why some of the other mods. I've got a bunch of squeamish mods that I gotta unmod, and I'm trying to I'm not trying to be mean to them. It's just that they don't post, and I don't think some of them come back anymore. So I'm gonna have to tell them that if they don't want to be mods anymore, I have no problem with that. But the way the system is set up on Facebook is if I unmod them, they automatically get kicked out of the group. So I don't know how to get past that. I just rather unmod them and that's it. But I'm going to tell them if you want to be unmodded, I can. But the only problem is it's going to kick you out. So you're going to have to push your request to join the group again. So, and I'm surprised that David T's not with us right now. It was good to hear from him tonight, though. Jordan, you called me on my new phone. He called me on the old phone, so he called me through Facebook. Carrot Top. He might just, Greg, be careful who you mess with because he might just delete you. He might ban you or something. Jordan, it's weird how we both get on here. Oh, it's probably because you're off. I think you signed out. I'm signed in, and that's why my name is Gold. And I noticed that you're still just a mod. What I'm thinking is if you sign on one day, or that both of ours might be gold at the same time. I'm not sure. I've seen it done before. Um, Jeff from Diz Our Dream, he and his wife would put it on. I have a reddish bear, though. Give you that. Ah, let's see. I really want to get a picture. I've looked all over the internet, and for some reason, I cannot find a picture of space. I was about to say Space Mountain, of Spaceship Earth as seen from Hollywood studios. I cannot find a picture anywhere. Jordan, you post that video. It's great for me and you, but if these other people can't see it, I'm like screwed. We got to get something. I know you don't want to post it on Tanya's site because it looks like you look like you're starting trouble, and I know you're not starting trouble, and I'm not trying to start trouble, but I want proof. That's why I asked them if anybody here has taken a picture of it. Somebody's gonna take a picture of it somewhere, maybe in another place. I just want proof. That's it. Just a picture from that, or the video just panning across. Well, you could put a video up, and you could probably mute it. You see, you can upload it to Disney World and do what you want on it. You can do that because you have access to the controls. And believe me, I trust you. I trust you more than anybody. Even Carol, I tell that to her right now just to get her mad at me. Let's see. I will, but I'll see what I can do. The only problem, I'll have to take a couple as you're panning around. I'll have to take pictures of you panning around. That's what I'm gonna have to do. It's the only way I can do it. And the good part about it is Spaceship Earth at night is all lit up and stuff, and you can see that, and you can see it's Spaceship Earth, so they can't really say anything. I'm putting this. I think I'm doing this Saturday. I've got a lot of different pictures of Spaceship Earth from other things, and we're talking about The Simpsons too. I've got photos from the show where they put Spaceship Earth in the background, and it says if all the other parks of all, as if Spaceship Earth was boring. I mean, Epcot, I meant it was boring. I'm like, it's not boring. It's not a boring place at all. But I just wanted to put like I've got different pictures and stuff. This would have been like the best of showing Spaceship Earth from that point of view. So I'll probably put it up on Saturday afternoonish. Let me check something here, because I do have the video. I do still have those photos up here right now. Let me go here. Let me go. What in the world is this? What in the world did I take a picture of? Oh, I didn't take a picture. He posted it. Wow. I'm trying to figure these photos he posted. This is coming from Disney Scott 98, who I get most of my photos from. I have no idea what that is. And I can see it's a rock, but from what? Oh, soaring over California. Jordan, they're bringing back soaring over from over the world back to WDW. I don't like the California version. Yes, I don't like it. Wait a minute. I got a Disneylander who says they missed a great movie ride. I'm like, what? Really? That's unusual. Let's see. Do not mind me. I'm trying to look for these photos here that I want to put. Who is I like the Cali? The only thing I guess we all don't like is the curvature of the Eiffel Tower, which I did get my last time on there. You know what's so cool is when you're looking down like at one of the castles off the side, and I was at the very end. I'm like, you could see the people walking. If you stare at if you stare in that one corner, you can actually see people walking. Fresh Baked is coming on live. Today's Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah. What is he? He's live on a Wednesday. Usually, David comes live on a Thursday. Oh, here's the news right here. Speak of the devil. Soaring around the world is back. You keep it there for a second, see if it fixes itself. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right to me, except for the photo, everything is white. You can barely make out the words. Oh, from the art festival, I'm assuming. Let me see. Later on, we'll conspire to take over the fire. Oh, that's a nice photo. Not you. Sorry, Jordan. It's just that he posts more stuff on. He posted the Italy pavilion up over on. This is Disney's Disney Scott 98 from Instagram. These are some great photos of the Italian pavilion. It's just one. Let me get to yours. Damn, dude. I'm looking at Greg right now. My stuff. Greg, I kind of know that. It's just hard for me to get a partner for that type of thing. Let's see. Hey, Jordan.
So for any people who don't believe that you can see
I know this is not
Earth from the parking lot of Hollywood Studios,
I love this.
Guess what? My car's right there, and there is Spaceship Earth, right underneath the Skyliner, right in the parking lot of Hollywood Studios. Right there is Spaceship Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
I love it. I love it, Jordan. I love it. I think that's the best thing you ever did. Yeah, because you get these non-believers. It's like, why would I make something up like that? Well, I go, let me tell everybody Spaceship Earth is over here. What if I told people, oh, you can see Magic Kingdom from the top of the Tree of Life? Weirdos. I'm trying to figure out where you posted it. I'm looking at every place where you might have posted it, but I'm coming up with nothing. Let's see. Let me check here. Greg, the Arts Festival is over. You're starting up food and no, the not food and wine, flower and garden, which I love it because I love the topiaries. I love the freaking topiaries. I wish they would keep them up all year or do something, put them back in their old spots. You know, these, from what I understand, these topiaries are not real topiaries. They're made of styrofoam and stuff, but put them back where they kind of used to be, where they've got the buses now in front of Magic Kingdom. I would love to see that. Jill, hey girl, how you doing? Thank you for being here. I know you're doing your baseball stuff. Oh, you got band practice too. That's true. That and baseball right now, so I don't expect you to be here all the time. Pretty soon, I don't know when's pretty soon. I'm hoping to have like a Zoom type of thing on the top here. I'm thinking we're gonna have to wait until Jordan gets back because I don't want to do. He's busy with his own thing, so maybe later in June, July. But before that, I'm gonna try to live stream outside with my gimbal doing something. I just got to come up with an idea, and I don't want to be, you would know, the Clearwater Aquarium. I don't want to do stuff like that. To me, when I get to a zoo. I mean, if I was if I was around Animal Kingdom, I'd be bored. I'd be like, oh look at Ready Gorilla, yay! Oh boy, really? Well, our show is on the first practiced about. Bagpipes look impossible to do. I don't know how you picked up on doing that. So I was assuming this time of year baseball was like your number one because you got two baseball teams to cover, the Blue Jays and the Phillies. So that's why I thought. I didn't think about your bagpipes. I know about your bagpipes, but I didn't think about it. That's why I thought baseball was number one. I texted you on Facebook. Well, that's the problem. Give me a sec. I'm gonna have to go get my other phone. Oh wait. Here it is. Oh, okay. Wow, what the hell? What is that supposed to be, Jordan? Is that the tiki room? Oh shoot. Guys, look at this picture. It's a painting, I should say, not a picture, more of a painting. Oh god, it's coming out horrible. Jordan, if you want, post it to Disney World. I would love to see that there. Plus, everybody can see it better than what I see. Now, I don't know if I see mostly white there. You can't barely see any details on anything. David T, greetings. Oh God, don't call. Guys, I'm going to say this to you once. Gail is my attack dog. And she's not a dog, she's a lady. But still, what I mean is, she's my enforcer. Like the Emperor to Darth Vader. Stupid analogy, but you don't mess with this lady ever. And this is why I'm so proud to have her. God, I think I must have found gold when I picked her because she's awesome. I lucked out big time. Let's see. Yeah, well, there you see him on the top of the board and stuff. She's a great writer. That's why she writes, for both baseball teams and stuff. And what time is it? 1:07. I'll stay on till was it 10:30ish? Or till when this becomes an hour and a half. It's just I have work tomorrow and I just need to get a couple more things up for Disney World, at least up until noon, so I can work on the rest of it tomorrow afternoon. So, oh shucks. Yes, Jordan. Yes, she does. She does the best job. She even the Disney World's main logo. That's her. All I did is gave her the pictures, and she went from there. Gail, after I'm not going to ask you until after spring training. I'm going to need thumbnails for these videos, and unless we can find somebody else to shop to do the can do the shop photoshopping. You're my only person, unless you know somebody who can give us a hand with this. And if anybody here knows a photoshopper, I could use help with the thumbnails, putting them up, because I get tired of putting the same pictures up. It's either the red Mickey Mohawk, blue Mickey Mohawk, or the Disney World's logo. I'd like to do something like Magic Kingdom Monday, but I figured out that could only work if I live near the park, so I can actually be there. And I would have to live stream, go to work, get out a certain time, hit Magic Kingdom. I couldn't do that with my brother leaving home. It's like not fair for him. But as I said, he can't walk or anything at the parks. It would kill his legs. No, David T, because I did see you say hello before, and I did say something. He needs to pull up the... Well, the chat is up. I can see it. It's just I'm not looking at the chat. I'm talking, and I'm looking down. And you said you had sent me, the picture, so I was looking on here. And you see, this is why I'm reading it. you'll see my head in the corner over here because my two things. I'm supposed to wear glasses, but they're foggy. Not foggy. They just got this stain on it, and I can't get it all. And it's very hard for me to see. David T, you're lucky I'm not Tanya. She doesn't see most of the chats all the time because her chat goes up very fast. So there's times she doesn't see you. I will, Gail. As I said, I don't know. I mean, I would. I would and will. It's just I don't expect you to do it overnight with everything you got to do. Let's see. I have time Sunday. Okay, I'll get some things ready. It's probably the same things that'll, or good morning, or welcome to, Magic Kingdom Monday, something like that. But David T, I'm curious, why did you want my address before? You're going to send your friends to my house because I'll be like, let's bring out the pit bulls. Or unless you want to visit when you come here, you're gonna have to get, if that's what it is, you're gonna have to get with me on that. PM me and stuff, because I might, the day you come, I probably will be at work or whatever. We'd have to do it a certain time and meet up somewhere different, not at the house. Doctor Who merch. Where in the England Pavilion did you see Doctor Who merch? I was in the toy department. I was in that little toy store they have, and there was nothing in there I wanted. Not even Doctor Who, even though I do have a TARDIS. I got the TARDIS, believe it or not. I found that at the thrift store for $3. Yes, TARDIS. Everybody didn't know what it was. Newport Rickety. I'm trying to what you would call my hometown of Norwalk. Then if you're calling it this Newport Rickety, because Norwalk is rich man's land nowadays. You really have to have a lot of money to live. You know that from Rhode Island, you need a lot of money to live up there now. I don't know how people can take it anymore. I can imagine the rents out there. Boy, you would have to have a really good job in order to pay those rents. My God, either that or be married and possibly have kids who are in high school who can give you. When I started working, all my parents asked for $100 a week to help out. That was it. All I had, because we used to get paychecks every week. God, I miss doing that. And each week I'd just give them $100, and it was different back then. I didn't have to pay for everything, and I was still home. I had extra money for the week because I didn't pay anything. I didn't go out and do anything. So I always had money. By the end of the month, I had like a lot of money left for the month. And I would, if they could, I'd give them extra money towards the bill and stuff. That's crazy. You rent a 1-bedroom house for $2,000. That's freaking nuts. Wait a minute. David T said you're compared. Who's compared to who? He's closer to the ocean. If that's talk to me, I'm not happy about that, because if it was up to me, I'd live more inland. I don't know how to swim, and I am terrified of big bodies of water. Nobody can live in Massachusetts or anywhere in the Northeast right now. Just too expensive. Plus, ours and my hometown are a little bit more expensive since my hometown is considered a suburb of New York City. So, a lot different back up there back in the day. A lot different. Oh boy, it's probably gonna be when you're in Thailand. That's the next time I'll be about. I gotta talk to Stacy. I think right now we're talking about the end, towards the end. It would be the last Saturday of March. That's because she's got a lot. She's doing a lot of different things, so she said herself probably. I would have to get together with her. She knows her schedule a lot better. And probably after that, I'm thinking about taking my birthday off, which is on a Monday, I think it is, going on a Sunday. And again, you'll be in Thailand on my birthday, which is April 29th, because you said you're not coming back until May. So you're going to be gone for 2 months, just like you were a couple of years ago when you went. The only other thing I can do is just, if you want to ship them, I'll pay the shipping. Because I'm not going to get to see you in person for a long time, at least 3 months. Because if we can meet up at the parks and live stream together, that would be good. That would be excellent, because I would love to do that thing with you. I don't want to tell everybody here what that thing that you came up with we could do with the camera and stuff. Put the camera on the ground. Yeah, I would love. I want to see. I want to do this live. I want it to be funny. Have people actually watch us. But you should come up with a name for something like that. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Greg. I hear you. Don't waste money on shipping. I'll just hold them. Okay. All right. So if it gets in your way, just ship them. Plus, as I said, you'll be home. You'll be away for 2 months. So one thing about him, he'll be gone for 2 months. But knowing this guy, he will get like on his Facebook, video chat and talk. So it's good to see him in the missus, actually, in real time, hanging out with her family and stuff. And he goes, Jordan, how tall are you? 6'5"? Because what I remember is you walking through her family, they're all, well, of course, they're all considered short to him. I mean, I'm shorter than him, but I'm probably taller than them. But he looked like a giant amongst them. It was really incredible looking. And from what I hear, there are a lot of 6'2". That's right. You got that picture of Adam, you, Jennifer Crusoe, and Adam together, and Adam's 6'3". I always just thought you were tall, because you, to me, look taller than 6'2". I don't know. It's like you're like, to me, it's like he's like 6'7" or something, But I know he's not that tall. Yeah, because I'm 5'9". So that makes you about 5 inches taller than me. Greg, you're 6'2" also? I didn't see. I've never seen Greg in person. I've always talked to him over stuff like this, or over a toy board we used to hang out at, and I've never known him. I've never thought about anybody's size, but when you meet these persons, you're like really tall. It's like, wow, you feel like a munchkin. I remember somebody saying to me at work, I'm a tall person because I could reach tall stuff. I says, you haven't seen people, my friends, they're taller than me. I'm not tall. I'm under 6 feet. So, well, she was like 5 something. So, yeah, I can imagine, Greg, you put your arm on top of my head and probably like rest on it and stuff. Oh my god, bones hitting bone. Years ago, I used to do this. My arms are real chunky. They would come to this, you would have the fat hit each other, but I'm actually hitting my elbow bones together. It's the weirdest feeling together. Ugh. See, I like this. Tomorrow night. Last night was only a couple of us here, and it was dead, literally dead. Plus, I started off with a subject. I'm gonna have to do that's going on. I'm hoping you guys can come back in the next couple of days. I mean, I know people. As I said, I know people have things to do. It's just it's fun when we have it like this. And look, we got 6 people here, 2 likes. Come on, guys, give me a little thumbs up. God, I can't believe I'm doing that. Subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you liked what you've seen here. But this is only like a chat for the group. Anybody can come in and watch. They don't have to be part of the group. I gotta find out how to put Disney Worlders up here in the main chat or in the main section of the front, because I just wanted to. I would like to get people here, both here and to the Facebook group. Gail, good night, girl. Yeah, I mean, I know what the filler. Tonight I'm awake. Last night I was like, the problem is on those nights it's so dead. I'm out of it. I'm like, I start getting tired. But like tonight with everybody here and I'm talking, I'm like, wow, I love this. I'd go on. Let's see, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. Friday, if we can do this Friday together. I don't know if anybody can come on Friday. It'd be nice because we could probably be up a little bit longer than an hour and a half. So far, most of my streams have been an hour and a half. That's just because I have to go to work the next morning, like I do tomorrow. And I'm very sure you, Greg, you've been to Publix, because I work in the stores I cover are Publix. I don't work for Publix. I work for a place called Advantage. And we go in and we do resets. And I got like 12, 13 different stores which I cover. I don't shop at that store, those at Publix, unless they do a BOGO, buy one get one. And if they got a new ad starting tomorrow, I want to see if they have 2 of my cereals. I can eat granola cereal. That's all. I basically either that or oatmeal. I eat granola cereal, and I love granola cereal. But people are, yeah, that's fattening. I'm like, I don't know about that, but I know it's very low in sodium, which I need. And that and bread, which is, I need bread that's low in sodium too. That's how I can eat my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for my lunch. And I'm big into peanut butter and jelly right now. I go to the parks now, peanut butter and jelly. That's what I did in the last trip, Hollywood Studios and Epcot. We went to the Britain Pavilion and ate at the Rose and Crown. British, they of course, they had fish and chips and stuff like that. Believe me, I wanted the fish and chips, but I can't have it. It's too salty. I had peanut butter and jelly sandwich. They had some peanut butter and jelly. They got them in the Crustables, and they're for the kids. So the waitress went back. I love the waitresses. They're Brits, and they talk in their Brit. I love it. The girls call me Love. I was like, oh my god, I love this, and the original voice too, not somebody acting like a Brit. I love how Epcot hires people from, if you're from England, they would love to have you here and stuff. I just love it. Of course, a couple of the waitresses were American, but still, oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I just love Epcot. But I'm not gonna lie, I love Epcot, but it's Magic Kingdom's still my number one. And I love them in the order they came out. Magic Kingdom, Epcot second. I love Hollywood Studios, but the other 2 are above that. And I like Animal Kingdom, but I'm not a big fan of it. No, I might just do that ride. where you see the animals. The safari. Jordan, next time I come up, you'll probably be in Thailand, but I'm thinking about live streaming, believe it or not, Tom Sawyer Island. Justin Scard did a vlog. Sometimes vlog there last week, I think it was. And I'm thinking, wow, nobody ever comes on Tom Sawyer Island, and I'm probably going to walk through it. I mean, it's something nice and private. Not that many people go on it. And I'm thinking about that new park section of Epcot. Go through. That wouldn't be that much. I'd probably do that and go through and get on to Moana's Journey of Water, which basically is getting a refurb right now. Even though the place has been open for a couple months. That is sad. Might be tough on Tom Sawyer Island. Oh, I'll have to look. I'm gonna have to look. And plus, I'm using my new phone, which has, here's my old phone, which I need Disney Wi-Fi in order to work, and the other phone is still hooked up. I got to get a new battery for this because my new phone with the new battery, it's great at power. I could have the phone at 100% and turn it on and not use it all day, and only it goes to 97%. I was like, wow, nice. If not, Jordan, I might have to just vlog it, but I just want to do something for Tom Sawyer Island. I just want to do something for like different things. I would love to walk through Pop Century. I love the theming of, especially over in All Star, and get the movie section, get Herbie the Love Bug. Especially, I love Herbie the Love Bug. I collect not Transformers. I do collect Transformers, but I also collect Volkswagen Beetles, little Matchbox or little diecast. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's a Volkswagen Beetle, I want it. And I think my love of Herbie when I was small, it has made me love Volkswagen Beetles. My brother used to have one years ago an orange Volkswagen Beetle. Many moons ago when I was still I just graduated basically a couple of years later from high school, and he had it when he was in school. I'm seeing if I have anything here because I know most of my stuff is on the other side of the room with the Volkswagen Beetles. No, I'm looking. I see nothing right over here. Everything's Transformer or I got some things. I love collecting ornaments from no matter what. This, I had to. The original Battlestar Galactica itself from 1978. Which you push the button. David T, are you still here? I've seen him. Look at the back of this. I love this. Yeah. Yeah, big into it. Was a good show too. It was only on for one season though. That was sad. Because the budget was $1 million per episode. Back 77, 78. That was a lot of money. I love that show. They didn't do a bad job, but George Lucas did sue them. Greetings, David T. Good to see you, sir. I'm sorry. I will say anybody who's ever been in the military, I'll always call you sir, even if you're an officer or not. When Jordan's Jordan, I'm sorry. When I was about to say Tanya, then I can hear in my head. When he came, Tanya's husband came on the stream one day, and I found myself calling him sir. So I just don't want to call him by his first name. I just can't do that to the man. The man's been in the military. Let's see. You miss Stop and Shop? I miss Stop and Shop too, Greg. Love Stop and Shop. Jordan, I'm very sure you had Stop and Shop too when you were growing up, and you're part of the New England. Yeah, because we got New England basically represented here, except for David T. Jordan is Rhode Island. I'm Connecticut, and Greg's Massachusetts. Lucky you. I haven't been in Stop and Shop since I've been back 2003 was the last time I was in Connecticut. I was up there for a week visiting my brother, but I haven't been there since. I have a niece I've never met. Last time they came down here was when his wife was pregnant. We met them at Magic Kingdom and stuff, and it was sad because she was pregnant with Samantha, my niece. I've never ever met her. Yeah, well, yeah, I know. I seen that you prefer Publix, but to me, Walmart. I go to Walmart. I'm sorry, I go to Walmart. It's cheaper. It literally is cheaper than. As I said, I will do Publix when I have the BOGO. It's the only time I'll ever pick up something from there is when it goes BOGO. Except for last week, because one of my favorite cereals, they recalled the Quaker Oats brand of granola over a few months ago, and it's only making its way back in the stores now, and it's finally come back in stock. So I'm hoping tomorrow I can see that that brand BOGO along with an apple, the apple flavored version of the granola, and get buy one get one. And the same with the bread. I said this earlier. I would like to see that tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to happen tomorrow. If not, I need to get another box of cereal, so I'll probably spend the $7 to get it. Because for some reason Walmart doesn't have it right now. They've got two different. They got one that has chocolate, and I don't want. I would like to give it a try, but I'm like, I don't want chocolate. I'm sitting here picking the chocolate out. I guess. Yeah, there's a maple and brown sugar version, and it doesn't taste any different from the rest. Kroger. Yeah, we just have the Kroger mobile that rides around. You have to order from, I guess they have a warehouse in here, but there's no Kroger stores that I've ever seen in the Tampa area that I've seen. I don't know I say if anybody else has seen it in here, in your areas. Okay, David, you're gonna get Greg excited because you said damn Yankees, and since he's a Red Sox fan, we're arch rivals. David, do you follow? No, that's right. You guys heard about them tearing down? I said this yesterday, Greg. David? Did you hear, or Jordan? Did you hear about them tearing down the NBA? Where Disney Quest used to be, with the NBA experience. They just remodeled the thing only a couple of years ago. Now they're tearing it down. What a waste of money that was, because Iger liked basketball. Well, Iger, maybe a lot of people don't like basketball. When that thing was going up, I was like, that's not going to work. Everybody in the world does not love basketball. Plus it was $35 to get into. I said it should have been possibly all four of the major sports, maybe make room for like soccer or something like that. And then like certain times of year, baseball season, they can enlarge the baseball section up a little bit, stuff like that. But I don't know. They'll probably put up yet a 50 millionth restaurant at Disney Springs. And it's just a waste. Too many restaurants. And too many expensive restaurants. If you're gonna put a restaurant there, finally make it like a park. Make it a mobile ordering. Do something. You're Disney. Start making it regular that this and that. Oh, Jordan, that's another place I want to go back to is Disney Springs, and possibly either vlog it or live stream Disney Springs itself. I haven't been there since before Christmas, so it was great to see how big it was. Oh God, the balloon! When you seen the balloon for the first time, Jordan, would you ever go up in the balloon? I'd do that with you if we could do that. We'd have to do it in a day when it's like non-windy, but who knows? We could get there and be non-windy, and by the time we stand in line, I think it's like $11 per person to get on. So Cincy is the home of Kroger. Publix' home is over here in Lakeland. I always wanted to take. I was getting bored uh, of Great Movie Ride. I always said that I would have to have seen different movies. That's what I wanted. I didn't expect them to tear it down a 20-minute ride down to 5 minutes. Jordan, since it's Disney Springs, I could easily buy you a drink anywhere there. So yeah, if you, I mean, I would love to get up there and take a lot of view because you can see Spaceship Earth. You can actually see Magic Kingdom from up there. You can see a lot of things from up there. Plus, I've also seen, I have seen the balloon go up, and you can actually see that from where was it? Was it Hollywood Studios or was it Epcot? I think it was Epcot where you see the balloon from. Or two, or three. God, I gotta get up there more often. I do want to get up more often. It's just that I can't leave my brother by himself. Now, he's not stupid. He might be slow, but he's taught himself a lot of things. Um, he knows how to cook for himself. He knows how. He's not stupid. I wish that people sat back and treating him like a baby. I would like to get David T. David T, would you do that balloon? Greg, would you do the balloon? Would anybody here do the characters in flight balloon? Would Tanya, Jordan, do you know if Tanya would ever do the balloon? I don't think she would. I know she doesn't like getting on Tower of Terror, but she has gotten on it. She's better than me, a lot better than me. But she actually gave these rides a chance. And I says to her, I'm so happy to see her first time ever to be in Rock and Roller Coaster, to be with her husband at that point in time. Is there somebody you can actually hold on to if you're scared? Oh, you've been on the balloon, okay. We gotta do something. Getting some like a small version of us up there at the same time, which is kind of hard. I don't know. For a couple of us, it'd be easy, but for me, it's like, can't be. It's like I'm married, you know. That sounds wrong, but it's like I'm married and I can't do anything. Oh, you were there that day. When she did the rock and roll coaster. But Jordan, do you know if she would do the balloon though? That's something to ask her next time you see her. Would she ever, if you remember, to see if she ever would do it? Oh, I gotta find out in the stream where you said the thing about Sue. Um, I can imagine the look on Sue's face when you said that too. uh Eventually, I'd like to have like Tanya here if she can, but I don't think she could. But I don't expect to see the big time streamers here with us. Um, I consider Tanya big time because she's gotten a lot of people. Oh my God, what time is it? Let me see the actual time. Guys, 20 minutes 11. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bite the bullet. Let's go to. Let's see if we can go to to 11. I'll have to go off 11 o'clock, and it's 20 of 11 right now. I can do some things in the morning to set Disney Worlders up. It's Hollywood Hollywood Studios Thursday, so I'm trying to find anything from Hollywood Studios to post. You know something? Before you guys ever came, David T might have been here. Jordan, long before I met you, people had known me from being, on her, with her when she hung out. I used to do that a lot with Tanya. Before you came, I hung with her quite many times. One night I was coming on, and I was home, and there was this dude who's trying to rally the troops up to get her 100 likes before she came on. Before she came on, we, not only him, but both me and him together, because he knew me from her chat, so he was like, everybody listen to Dan, blah, 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 blah. And we got our 135 likes before her stream started. I'd like to see if you can do that too. Because I know you can get her started. You can get people started, get over 100 likes before the stream starts. She didn't know. I actually did tell her a couple days later that I got her 135 likes before the stream started. Yeah, I was a cheerleader back then. The only thing that pulls me back nowadays is because a couple of people we've discussed about. And I don't know. It's just I feel more restrained to do it anymore than I felt more open back then. So I don't know. It's just whether I have been on the ride pre-2012. I used to go once a year because of Star Wars weekends. My friend Dwight, who I talked about earlier, kept on saying to me, "You've got to become a pass holder. You should come." I was like, I didn't pay blah 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 this much a month. I would go. As I felt, at that time I felt like it was only one time a year I should go, but it just got me into doing it more often when I started watching Justin Scarred, then picked up on watching Resort TV 1, and I just got more into it. I was like, I got to do this. I got to do something. That's why I came up with the group. Yeah, I know. Just Jordan. I'm sorry again. Thinking of Justin Scarred at the same time because Justin is one of the people I can help influence me to start doing something. That's when I came up with the group. Plus, it was his group that did it because they were Disneylanders singing they're better than everybody else. Oh, you're taken down to the tower. I've done so. Greg, have you been on the Rise of the Resistance? Because on there they do drop you like 2 stories because you're being dropped out of the ship, and that feels so weird because your like body's being lifted up out of the seat. That's a great experience right there. But you drop a few more feet than that, and then you got these girls screaming in your ears. This is Greg. I won't force him, but may be able to get him on there. Yeah, right. Yeah, but Jordan, that was different back when it was more like, come on, people, you got to talk to them. I know you know how to talk to a crowd. It wasn't me talking like live stream. It was me just typing away. And it would have to get everybody on there before she came on live. That's something I haven't seen since. I did it only one time. And this is before you found us. It was the time you found us around the time COVID started. So, and basically that cut a lot of things out from what we used to do before COVID. Before COVID, BC. And I don't use the new term scientists like to use now, BCE. It's not before Christ. It's before the Common Era. I'm like, no, it's BC. I don't give a damn. Don't add that extra C with me because it's not gonna fly. Before the Common Era. What a joke they are. Let's see. Before the the brain and the nerve damage. I'm sorry, I'm not talking. I'm just sitting here thinking about with Tron, my first time on it, my only time on it so far. I closed my eyes. And when we went to 0 to 60, and I don't know how many seconds, I just stopped. And when we got to the top, I put my, we got all the way to the top, and I'm looking straight down. It didn't bother me. Going fast outside scared the hell out of me. Then you get in and you're dropping and stuff, and I got to get used to it. But when I did the Cosmic Rewind, my eyes were wide open. Different type of ride. You get to the moon and you're swirling around it and stuff, and I kept on looking up at different corners. You can see the way it was lit up. You could actually see people in the other cars. It was just something. I think I seen your daughter on Tanya's stream the other day. I think you went off and your daughter came on. This is on Tanya's, not on here. Because I don't think your daughter knows about this place. Give me 1 second. I just want to check something. I wonder if you guys probably. I see. Right now I'm another. I'm on another screen here, so you probably guys can easily see me, but I don't see you. I don't see the chat. Reload. There's reload. I want to see something. I want to see if anybody's posted on that. Let's see. Ooh. I might have to keep this poll up for another day. Jordan, I don't know if I told you, but you'll see a poll put up. It's, let everybody know what time they would rather see me come on at 9 o'clock, because some people think 9 o'clock is too late. So far, I've got, looks like maybe one vote, and it's for 7 o'clock, but I'm going to keep it up for at least another day. If I do stream tomorrow night, I'm thinking, unless I get a lot of people to vote, I might just go in for another night at 9 o'clock. I think. I don't know. It could be. It's up in the air. Because I want to bring up another subject tomorrow. I'll bring up more of Dark Side of Disney in a couple days, because there's a lot more on there than we know. I just like talking about stuff like that. I like stuff like that. There's a place that's on Twitter called Backdoor Disney, and I can get stuff from there, information, videos and stuff. Except for one thing, he hasn't posted in a very long time. I think he might have been a cast member, because he's got a lot of behind the scenes video of all the costumed characters with their heads hanging up on these hooks and stuff. Talking about the backside of Disney. That's why it came up with the backside of Disney. It was the original term for that. I just changed it to dark side because of the gloom and doom from the strike and everything, and people outside holding up Nazi flags in front of the Welcome to Disney World logo. It's like, that pissed me off. I'm like, get out of here, you Nazi bastards. With her seizure disorder. Jordan, you have the DAS pass? I think he has one. I know. Tanya has one. Stacy has one. Stacy, I was talking to Stacy the other. This is when we were in Hollywood Studios. She almost fell. Proof right there that she can't stand up too long in a queue. But she almost fell backwards. Oh, I was so worried. I wanted to actually carry her, grab her, hold me arm in arm and stuff. She says, "No, I'm all right. I'm right." I gotta start getting Stacy to this chat because I don't think she knows about the live streams. I mean, I even post it, but I just want to get her on here some nights. She's another great she actually, when she was, this is years ago, she actually met John Bon Jovi in person. This is before they made it big and were making one of their first music videos and stuff. Greg, guess who I know? I can't say I know him personally. He's from my hometown. His mother and my mother were friends. Mo Vaughn. I met Mo Vaughn when he was in the 6th grade. He would hang out sometimes with his mother after he got out of school because his mother was a 1st grade teacher in our old high school, elementary, Jefferson, not high school. I'm thinking Jefferson High School from Happy Days. Jefferson Elementary School. And years later, I've seen him again. Of course, he's with the Red Sox, but his father was strict. He was strict. He was a high school. I had his father as a housemaster in the 9th grade. Very strict guy. He did not fool around. The man was very militant. His mother, 1st grade teacher, nice, one of the nicest women you could possibly imagine. And I would say to her, I would not call him Mo in front of her. I would say her, like in one of the stores, says, "How is Mo?" Because his real name's Maurice. So there's your Mo. There's Mo Vaughn. Oh, sorry, Jordan. I was talking about Mo Vaughn. Oh, okay. Okay. I figured there's a couple of people who might know, but there's not that many people else. Nobody else will know. So let's see. Yeah, I didn't think anything about it. I didn't think it was that. Oh, we got a new picture up. You guys are sitting on the friggin' hub grass. David T, you got to see this picture. Unless Jordan sent you this picture, but it's let me see how good it's gonna come up on here. All right. Yeah, give me. I'm lousy when I put this up to the camera. Not the best. You met John Malkovich. But Greg, see, I thought you would go nuts because I knew a Boston Red Sox in person, even though he went to the Mets. The Mets, let's go Mets, let's go Mets. God, I can't stand it. I'm sorry, I'll make fun of the Mets more than Boston any day. The only thing I get to say, Red Sox fans, stop being mad about us winning when your team cannot defeat the Yankees. It's not my problem if your team can't beat the Yankees. Oh, they're digging on it. Yeah, it's like, stop whining. Jordan, but you see Jordan in the stands like this. He's like, Even though his mouth's closed in this picture, I can imagine him saying, "Yeah, baby." Robin. Last time I seen Robin, she gave me a big hug. And there's Sue. Damn. Did I say a Boston Red Sox impersonator? No, it's just that Mo Vaughn, who played for the Red Sox, I knew his mother as his father was my housemaster in the 9th grade, and I met Mo himself when he was only known as Maurice, and when I met up with his mother years later after Mo was playing in the majors, I would ask her how Maurice is doing. I never called him Mo in front of his mother. It just didn't seem right. She was a wonderful lady. And his father, as I said, he was a football coach. So, very strict man. Did not put up with nonsense. No nonsense guy. Oh, God. Guys, I'm going to have to get off. It's getting there. I didn't really... That 20 minutes, how fast that 20 minutes went by. See, this is what happens. We need stuff like this because the chat goes by very fast, but we can't get everybody all the time. And I know Jordan can't be in here every day. I know that when Greg or David Key come, they can't stay on very long. I know that. I don't know. I'm just trying to hit Disney World to get more people in, more interest. We gotta start posting more stuff about different subjects. I wish we could do the window thing and talking it. That'd be much easier than just typing everything up. But as I said, it's gonna have to happen possibly a little bit later, late spring, early summer when Jordan gets back, because we can do some other things like live stream together. I don't know. There's some people I can invite to the chat. Stacy's one of them because I know Stacy would come to the chat. Stacy's a good friend. Carol comes to the chat every night, but I think she would help taking me down. So Jordan's on her side. I can see that. I can see that happening. But I'll get her. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too. Did you hear about the mother of the shooter from KC? He started a GoFundMe. Oh, you're kidding. Oh my God. Really? Could you imagine if somebody actually gave him money towards what he did? Oh my God. That should be automatically shut down when it comes to people like that. I got 3 likes tonight. That's nuts. Well, Jordan, I don't know if you want to take this over and start talking to them. You would have to come on and sign in and stuff, because I got to get off this. And if you want to continue the stream, I can watch the stream. It's up to you if you want to continue it, because I got to get off. I have to go to bed because I get up at 3. So you're too tired. Yeah. That's another idea we could do one night. It's like if you're live streaming and you want to get off, I could take over for you. That's a good thing about having a true membership with him when it comes to the YouTube thing. Yeah, he has. Lucky him. I wouldn't mind getting some of Tanya's people on here, but some of the people that I'm used to. Some are Vermonts. I actually do like these ladies. I just feel like I'm stealing them away. I know that's I just don't. Unless they wanted to come over, they heard about it and they want to come over. That's different. But I would never go into Tanya's stream, and I would never wouldn't post Disney Worlders in there ever. That's wrong. She a long time ago, she used to call me out every time I'd come on. It was just for the group because the YouTube site, nothing from YouTube back then. Only like a couple hundred people. I've got to check. Well, not today. I got to check and see how many members we've got because it fluctuates every other day to 1010 to 1009 and back and forth. There hasn't been any subscribers on here since I've started, so I haven't gotten any new people in a bit. See, that's the idea, to get some new people in here so I don't fall under 1,000. And another issue would be the monetization, but I think I need 3,000 hours or something like that on there. But no, it goes on to keeping the streams going. All right, gents, I am going to get off. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody who was here earlier. If you guys will happen to tune in a little bit later. Yeah. I will do that. And just look for anything about what I'm going to post on the main Disney Worlders Facebook group. Plus, I got to figure out how to set this up so it can come live by itself, because I tried it last week and it just blew up in my face and I had to start putting everything up by myself, and I came on late. It just didn't do anything for me. I mean, I'll probably just try in the future if I can get this thing, up to where it's supposed to be. Good night, gents. Thank you for being here, and I'll see what we can do about getting a couple other people. And I would like to get at least a couple people I know in here. If you want to get people in here to watch this, it's up, you guys. It's up to you guys. I'm not gonna press you if you don't want to do it or anything. It is what it is. I'm out. Good night, peeps. Good night, John Boy. I used to say that a lot.